we have been promoting the Let's Beat Breast Cancer approach. We have talked about 4 important steps. The first is healthy food, plant-based food, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and beans. Getting away from meat products, dairy products, junk food. Those foods are associated with higher risk of not just breast cancer, but also other hormonal cancers like prostate cancer, but also digestive cancers like colorectal cancer and many others. But food is not all there is to it. A little exercise or a lot of exercise is an important part of it. Alcohol increases the risk of several forms of cancer, breast cancer, colorectal cancer, pancreatic cancer, many others. And weight has a lot to do with it as well. It's good to keep your weight trim. A healthy diet also helps us lose excess weight. And when people lose extra weight, the risk of several forms of cancer goes down. Postmenopausal breast cancer and many others are less likely to occur when people are on a healthy weight. We are now at a turning point. And the turning point is not only have we and our allies been promoting plant-based nutrition, now we have the biggest cancer group in the world saying exactly the same thing. Why would you want to eat those kinds of things for cancer prevention? The first thing is what's not in those foods. If you take a hamburger and you throw it on the grill, as it heats, carcinogens form called heterocyclic amines. They cause cancer. An even bigger source is chicken. Americans eat 1 million chickens every hour. We found these carcinogens not only in every single restaurant we tested, but in every single chicken sample. It just happens when you cook it. It's called striated muscle. What happens to the veggie burger? If you heat it up, it gets warm. The routine grilling process will form heterocyclic amines in meat products, but not in plant-based. But animal products also have no fiber whatsoever. So you want to get away from them. And what you're replacing them with is foods that are naturally low in fat. They don't have cholesterol. They don't tend to have carcinogens. All plant foods have fiber in their natural state. These are all cancer fighters. We won't reduce the risk of cancer to 0. It can get you even if you're on a pretty healthy regimen. So a healthy plant-based diet, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans, throw out the animal products, you're going to do better. Now I can hear you screaming, what about milk? I was told by my parents that I should have milk and that was posters in the school and so forth. I hear you. All dairy products increase the risk of prostate cancer. And a big study that came out about 2 months ago showed that the same appears to be true with breast cancer. So plant foods, get away from the animal products, you're going to do well. And you can translate it any way you want, whether it's a wonderful Italian meal with marinara sauce, arrabbiata sauce, you name it, or a Mexican meal of veggie fajitas, bean burritos, or if it's veggie sushi, the cucumber roll or the asparagus roll, or if it's done with Thai food or Ethiopian food. So the healthy 4 food groups are vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and the bean group. Avoid animal product, keep oils really low, keep your foods as natural as possible. Don't forget your B12. You put that together, you got a healthy diet. And if you don't eat animal products and you eat healthy plant-based foods, the risk of colorectal cancer, breast cancer, and many others goes way, way down.